What's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here, bringing you a scenario. We got Brandon Ingram on the LA Lakers, along with all the other 2017 additions. You know, fan favorite Timothy, what was it, fucking $70 million contract, Mozgov. This dude averaged 1.9 points per game in like 2.2 rebounds per game in the damn championship. He's gonna make more money than I can make in 10, 20, 30 lifetimes. But we're not here about him, man. We hear about another player by name of Brandon Ingram. If you become a superstar on this team, and keep in mind, guys, that when I do these, they're more just for fun. Like, yes, it will take him a few years to really become a good player, but I assume he becomes a great player right away, like Karl Anthony Towns did, like LeBron James did, players like that. So it's just all for fun. But yes, we got him on this team as a superstar, along with, of course, D'Angelo Russell. I used to call him Snitch, but his commercial was pretty funny, so I think I can kind of let it slide. You are now D'Angelo Russell. We got Jordan Clarkson, who the Lakers just signed to a long-term deal, so, good sign right there. I think Clarkson's a good player. Julius Randle, to me, I mean, he kind of like Zach Randolph. Like, that's where I see him as, Zach Randolph. And then you better start the man. You better at least make him run up and down the court, man. But make him run some damn sprints or something. Make him earn that cash. The dude got so much damn money. Luol Deng got a pretty good contract, too, but I still like Luol. I still think he has a little bit left in the tank. It's sweaty as hell in that picture, so I don't know what's up with that. But yes, guys, let's take a quick look at Ingram's stats here. I kind of based it off of how he was in college, and also assuming he would kind of develop some other thing, because college stats per game: 17.3 points, 6.8 rebounds. So he was a good rebounder. Shot 41% from three, 2 assists. So I mean, passing at a young age, man, it's something that you develop over time. There are some good natural passers out there, like a Ben Simmons, player like that. Defensively, man, 1.1 steal, 1.4 blocks, very good numbers right there. Per 40 minutes, man, he averaged 20 points. So, not really that big a difference from 17.3. But I see this dude coming in this league, I think he's going to be a good time scorer. I think with that length, he's going to be a good defender. And ultimately, I think he's going to be the best player from this draft. I see a guy like Ben Simmons. I think, Ben Simmons, to me, I think his ceiling, of course he could be good, but he reminds me a lot of Lamar Odom, so that's why I see Ben Simmons at. But Brandon Ingram, just with his scoring capabilities, dare I say Carmelo Anthony with that scoring out there? Dare I say it? Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know, man. Maybe y'all roast me about it. Maybe it's not even comparable, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead, simulate this season, see how this team does with a 94 overall Brandon Ingram. And the thing about him, too, is that, let me pull this up again real quick here, guys. Yes, you hear trade rumors of Russell Westbrook coming to this team, which would be great and everything. But this is a very young team. Like Russell, Clarkson, Randall, they're all young. So if they could all develop also alongside Ingram, the Lakers, yeah, poor contract choice in some scenarios, some cases, guys. But as far as their young talent, they're doing a pretty damn good job of rebuilding themselves. I really think they are. Post Kobe, I think this team could be something in a few years. It can take a little while. Ingram needs to pan out and maybe get a little bit of a better center, just a tad bit, a little bit more bang for your buck, man. You basically went out there and you freaking spent $30 for a McDonald's double cheeseburger off the dollar menu. That's what you do with Mozgov. Yeah, it's a cheeseburger, but damn, it only costs $1. You pay $30 for it, so I don't know what's up with that. All right, let's go ahead, guys, simulate this season, see how this team does. Simulate through date. And like I was saying, Brandon Ingram, rookie year. What can we expect from this man on this team? He's gonna get a lot of shots. I think he's going to work well with D'Angelo Russell. I think those two players will really play well together. I think they'll develop a chemistry. Will be some growing pains. The Lakers aren't gonna go off and just win 50, 60 games or something like that. I do not expect to make the playoffs. I expect it to be a learning curve, which is fine though. It's fine because he's still, Ingram was 19 years old. He's so freaking young, man. I'm 24. And I'm sitting there making a video about the young kid. So, he's definitely got time to really develop into his prime and really just become that player that Laker fans and really NBA fans should all be hoping for. Let's be honest, guys. The NBA is so much more fun when the Lakers are good. It was really sad. I hate to bring up Kobe, man. I can't look into the past no more. But last few seasons with Kobe, it was just kind of sad to see, man. Seeing the Lakers fall apart and seeing Kobe have to really go out as a loser. Not that he's a loser. I mean, he's a great player, but he had to go out not on top, and it's just sad to see. And also bring up another player, guys. There's also rumors at the making of this video it might already be passed, but Tim Duncan retiring. You know, Kobe Bryant had like this big celebration of his, and you must respect him, man. Like all these tributes and everything. If Tim Duncan retires and does not play next NBA season, it's gonna be the most low-key retirement in sports history. That man deserves tributes himself, but Tim Duncan just always had that very quiet personality, almost kind of boring. So it kind of works for him too. It kind of pays tribute to kind of who he is as a player, and you know, Kobe's whole direction with his thing like that too. So that's just my thoughts on that. Back to Ingram here, though. You know, enough talk about the past and Tim Duncan and Kobe and all that. Time to look forward to the future here. Russell Westbrook, like I said, the man would be a good pickup for this team. I do like D'Angelo Russell, but you got a chance to get Russell Westbrook, top 5-10 player in this league. Definitely got to pull the trigger right there. Looking at the record, it looks like Ingram is actually leading this team to the playoffs, and that's with a whole bunch of other young guys out there too that are not really developed. So, like I said, if this team could manage to make the playoffs this season, it'd be huge, man. Holy shit! Holy shit, man! Not Kevin Durant. LeBron James, welcome to the NBA, man. You just won yourself an MVP award, man. Some good-ass numbers, too. 25.2 points, 9 rebounds, about 10 assists. Damn. Let's get him, boy. 22 points, 9.7 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.6 blocks, man. Looking like them college stats up there. Just a little bit better, but still pretty close. Even got the close to the 41% three-point shooter down too, so you know the rebounds up a little bit, assists were up a little bit, but everything else looking pretty on point, man. Timmy Duncan, 6th man of the year, man. Timmy Duncan, rest in peace. You're not dead, you're just not in the NBA anymore. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Brook Lopez, I always complain about this dude, man. Some bitch is always on the All-NBA first team, always. Kevin Durant on the Warriors though, All-NBA second, not quite All-NBA first now, are we, man? The franchise player of that team, Stephen Curry, took that spot. Just saying. Oh, Brandon Ingram, All-NBA third as a rookie. That's pretty impressive. And Dirk. Good job, Dirk. You getting all yourself, man. And, of course, will Brandon Ingram make any one of these? All-NBA first for Brandon Ingram, of course. So pretty good, great numbers there, honestly. Let's look at these regular season stats of the rest of the team. We already kind of went over Ingram's stats. Phenomenal, man. Like, if this is the player he can become within the next 3-4 years... Hell, man, like I said, best player from this draft. D'Angelo Russell, you know, is D'Angelo better as a shooting guard, or is he better as a point guard? I kind of can almost see this man as more as a shooting guard. Like, if they could somehow trade away maybe Clarkson and somebody, and maybe Randall, and get Russell Westbrook and have D'Angelo Russell as, like, the shooting guard, or even vice versa, just have, like, a combo guard backcourt, that'd be pretty cool to see, man. So, everybody else kind of did their job out there. Mozgov, a.k.a. McDouble, 8.2 points, 6.8 rebounds. So yeah, that's what your money buys you, I guess, these days. Let's go ahead, simulate this first round. We got the Memphis Grizzlies, first round of the playoffs. I don't expect us to win this series, but you never know, man. Miracles can happen. I've seen stranger things. Simulate. Current round. Holy shit. Holy, sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down, Grizzlies. We swept your ass. Get out the brooms. I've seen stranger things happen, man. I don't know if I've ever seen a 4-0 sweep like that, man, against the number 3 seed and number 6. Oh, man. Yeah, we got the Spurs, though. We ain't gonna beat the Spurs. All right, we had our little Cinderella story, man. Glass Zipper kind of fits, not gonna fit all the way, though, man. We're gonna lose this right here. Simulate current round. Oh, whoa, okay. They made it a ball game 4-2. Not bad at all. Let's see how Ingram did in the playoffs here. Playoff stats. See, I can't even rage about that, man, because I didn't expect us to make it that far, so that's all I'm going to say there. Similar stats. Rebounds went down a little bit. Assists about the same. Defensively, man, like, yo, he could become a very good two-way defensive player. And that's, you know, at the beginning of the video, I compare him to Carmelo Anthony with his scoring. But, yo, Carmelo with a little, like, Kawhi Leonard defense, you got yourself a superstar, if you ask me, man. Let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs here. Just see who wins. Simulate playoffs. And who do we got? Yeah, we got the hype beast. Golden State Warriors win the championship. We're going to say that a lot next year, guys, on 2K17. Kevin Durant MVP. Yeah. Good job, man. What's this thing I read, man? I read something. Somebody said winning your first ring on the Warriors is like losing your virginity to a $20 hooker. I'm going to end the video right there, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And peace out, my friends.